feeling the Jamaican weather right now today in the UK. So along with me is my colleague Jennifer, and she will be in the chat. So if you have any questions, regarding Jamaica, just message us. She will also put our email address in that chat for you so you can see. But yes, let's take it away to Jamaica. And what we do best in Jamaica is create a bit of vibe. So have a look at this video to start.
You can get it if you really want.
All right, so if Jamaica is somewhere that you have been before or you have booked before, let's see some hearts and some messages in the chat. While you can, oh, I see the hearts going. Thank you. So you have been to Jamaica, you've been sending your clients, and I hope what you've seen on screen is just the warmth of the real Jamaican people and vibe that your clients and yourself are used to. And we'll go back to, because our campaign at the moment is come see for yourself. And during the presentation, if you see any of the attractions on screen that you personally have been to or send your clients to experience, just give another heart or just make a message in the chat. So our contact information is on screen if you want to just grab that. I'm based in the Midlands. I cover the north of the UK. My colleague Sean Pierre is in the south in a similar capacity. We have our home working division, which is Donovan Donaldson, and our district sales manager at the moment. He is now acting as a regional director, so I'll update that for you. But here is our on the road sales team, but you have Jenny, which came on screen earlier. If you want any support, if you need any promotional materials, if you're keeping an event, if you're hosting a consumer show, get us involved. We want to work with you, and we will try as best as possible to support you. And Jenny always takes care of you. If you're going to Jamaica for your own holiday, just reach out to us. We do have our Club Mobe or Club Kingston Arrival and Meet, which is an incentive for agents. You get up to 50% off. So from that video, you will get to feel that vibe once you go, and you get your agent incentive from visiting Jamaica yourself. Now, Jamaica is more than just a holiday. I know you will definitely agree with that. And when you think of Jamaica, people just connect with the destination even before they arrive. Once you mention the word Jamaica globally, there's things that your customers or yourself would automatically connect Jamaica to. For example, jerk chicken. If you can just drop in the chat a few things that you readily associate Jamaica with, let us see how much you sell Jamaica and you tell your clients about Jamaica. So from Bob Marley, Shaggy, rum, oh, it's amazing. Now, at the moment, our tourism ambassador for the island is Usain Bolt. And this video that I will show you, you can go to our YouTube page, which is Visit Jamaica. You can repost from our social media pages, any of the content that you see there on your own social media pages. So here is a little preview of what Jamaica is like.
In Jamaica, you can run in the sand or compete on the track. You can make friends or make fans. You can cool off in the mountains or you can move them. You can lay back or lean in. That's the spirit of Jamaica. We do big things here. Come see for yourself.
All right. So for UK, travelers. I mean, there is a reason why you continue to book Jamaica. There's a reason why Jamaica is doing so well. You know, we continue to be the number one destination for British traveler to the Caribbean. Why? We have direct flights with British Airways, Virgin Atlantic, TUI Airways. You know, it's like watching three movies and you're right there in the beautiful paradise of Jamaica. There's no language barrier. We speak English as our primary language. And for us, we do get a high repeat customer rating coming for people just who return to Jamaica year after year because they've developed a love for the destination. So how does it work commercially for you? It's quite easy. Jamaica is a destination that appeals to couples, to families, to solo travelers, you know, group bookings, even weddings, especially because of just how the destination is easy to access. For weddings, getting married in Jamaica, you arrive 24 hours. Providing one day is a business day as well, you can get married in Jamaica legally. And if you have started a process with your wedding coordinators, the hotel partners may tell you 3 days or 72 hours because they want to ensure that when you arrive, you're taken care of, you're comfortable, and your wedding will be seamless. Another reason why Jamaica works for you is that we have over 175 attractions, activities, excursions. So Jamaica isn't just easy to sell, it's a high value destination for you to sell. Now, we do have official taglines to our 6 resort areas, but just speaking to our agents, speaking to consumers, there are certain words that will come to you quite easy, and I have just picked a few. I've listed them here in terms of how you can just kind of understand the difference between each resort area. So effectively, Jamaica is one island, but multiple destinations, multiple experiences. Each region has its own personality, its own pace, its own appeal. Now, Montego Bay is the gateway to Jamaica. It's very vibrant. Negril is very relaxed. We have beautiful sunsets. Ocho Rios is very active, very lush. The South Coast, very authentic and natural. Kingston is the cultural hub of Jamaica. It's where the music really takes place. You know, Port Antonio, it's a bit of luxury. It's very untouched. So we will dive into those resort areas, at least the main 3, a little bit more, which is Negril, Montego Bay, and Ocho Rios, because that's mostly visited by our customers going to Jamaica. So this map will give you an example of where the resort areas are located. It's 2 hours between resort areas to travel, Negril to Montego Bay or Montego Bay to Ocho Rios. So another high value booking for you would be sending your clients, for example, to Ocho Rios, but have them go to Montego Bay for a day, experience some of the attraction, some of the culture, and return to Ocho Rios. Because it's that easy. If they're traveling for over 7 nights, give them a bit of a twin destination experience in Jamaica. Now, Montego Bay is where it all begins. It's the easiest start point. It's closest to the airport, and within like 30 minutes, within 5 minutes, you can be at your resort, just lying on the beach, enjoying a cool Bob Marley. Now, some of the attractions that you will see close by in the Montego Bay area is, for example, Rose Hall Great House. They do night tours, they do a day tour. We have catamaran cruises throughout the resort and at different hotel properties. The hip strip in Montego Bay is very lively. If you really want to get out of destination, if you want outside of the hotel, and if you want to explore, if you want to really see the music and the dance culture of Jamaica, then go to places like Pier 1 or Margaritaville. And this is where you would really feel connected to Jamaica locally. Montego Bay is also good if you have clients with any disability or if you have a young family and they don't want to travel too far after they arrive on island because the hotels are close by. It's also the golfing resort for Jamaica. There are other golfing courses in other resort towns, such as Ocho Rios. Ocho Rios would have one golfing area, but Montego Bay, if your clients really love to golf, this is where you send them. Now, here is a quick video just introducing you to Montego Bay.
Jamaica is open. Ready. One love.
All right, and what I want to see you do right now is dancing in your seat because once those music of Jamaica hits you, you automatically want to move. Now, we've landed in Montego Bay and we're heading to Negril. Now, we're going 2 hours to Negril. And this is where people tend to fall in love with Jamaica or fall in love with each other. Negril is a completely different pace. Its uninterrupted stretch of white sandy beaches is why people go to Negril. If you look on screen there, if you have been to the Negril area, just let us know where you have stayed. Now, on the 7 Mile Beach, it's walkable, it's swimmable, it's postcard perfect. And if you're someone who loves to dive, who loves to snorkel, Negril is that resort for you. If you want to slow things down, if you want to listen live music, do a bit of cliff diving, or just chill with a cool red stripe and watch the sunset, then you can do that at the Rick's Cafe. There's beachfront dining. I mean, that sand between your toes is what you definitely want to feel right now. So Negril is more emotional, where Montego Bay is very convenient and complete for you. Here's a little sweet treat of Negril area.
Wagwan.
Glad to see you.
Negril is so different from everywhere else in Jamaica because this is where you see the most beautiful sunset.
Look at that. Beautiful. You don't get this everywhere.
Welcome home. Can't wait to see you. Or up and come back home.
All right, so that is Negril and just on that beautiful view for you to see. Now, Ocho Rios, when we have arrived in Montego Bay, we want to go east of the island, 2 hours to Ocho Rios. And Ocho Rios is about doing things. It's about becoming interactive. It's very green. It's lush. It's full of activities. It's the ideal location for families or explorers who want more than just a sun lounger. For example, what you're seeing on screen is the Duns River Falls. And if you have been to Jamaica, you know that this waterfalls is more than what you're seeing here. It's 45 minutes of climbing and walking up that beautiful, and I will say very cool waters of Duns River Falls. Now, Duns River Falls is very unique. You know, the limestones and then the water is rushing down on that and it connects to the sea and you'll have a beautiful beach at the end. 5 minutes from there, this is how easy it is to explore in Ocho Rios. You will have Mystic Mountain, 5 minutes from Duns River Falls, and then you'll also have the Dolphin Cove experience. So multiple excursions within 5 minutes of each other. And if you have watched a particular movie, let's see if anyone will get it in the chat. If you have watched a particular movie, let's drop the name in the chat if you know. You will know that this is where Mystic Mountain really got its inspiration from. So you're riding that bobsled through the rainforest. You're doing zip lining. You can zip line at Mystic Mountain and Duns River Falls. You also can do ATV rides at Mystic Mountain, and you can see Jamaica's hummingbird. And I don't know, just a quick fact, if you know, the national bird for Jamaica is the doctor bird, which is very rare and it's in Jamaica. You can do other activities such as river tubing or zip lining in this area, or even horseback ride and swim. Here is a quick video of the Ocho Rios area, and it will give you a little bit more depth to the destination.
Jamaica is home, and I've visited a lot of different places. But Jamaica have a special energy, a special feel. You know, the atmosphere, the weather, you know, our beaches, our people in general. That make me always want to be here and make Jamaica special for me. Even now, because we're trying to put out our best, even than before, to ensure that whosoever comes now, they will have a special experience. So if they want to come, now is the time to come. Want them to know that Jamaica is ready, especially on the North Coast, especially from Jamaica in and on this side of the island. We're ready and welcoming.
If I could speak directly to future visitors, Ocho Rios Jamaica is ready and we're waiting with big open arms to welcome you. But you come to Jamaica and you're supporting the locals, our transportation sector, our craft vendors, our accommodation sector. It's a wonderful time to visit Jamaica, to see the pride and the joy of the people, and also to see what it is that we offer as tourism in Jamaica. Now is a meaningful time to visit Jamaica again, because this is a time where you will see the real heart and the true passion of the people.
Jamaica is special to me, our culture, the diversity, and our vibrancy as a nation. Even when you get here, go beyond the resorts. We do welcome and appreciate you.
Jamaica, no problem.
Welcome to Jamaica.
Take me somewhere wonderful. So tired of being misunderstood.
Now, if that connected with you, if that has given you confidence, if you've liked what you've seen, just drop some hearts in the chat for us. Now, Jamaica is a destination that is just always evolving. There's always new reasons to sell Jamaica, and all our attractions are open, they're operating as normal. We have a lot of investment going into Jamaica, new products, a new fresh reason to sell it year after year. And some of the new hotels that are coming on stream, I'm not sure if you're aware of them. For example, Unico and Hard Rock, that's currently being built along with Moon Palace in our Montego Bay area. So look out for that, because I know once resorts are new, I think your customers will definitely want to visit first. So keep an eye out for the opening date for these resorts. Excellence Oyster Bay as well. They're adding 5 luxury villas, 50 new rooms. And this is just a snapshot of what is to come in Jamaica. There's a lot more in store. And next year, we will be even bigger and better. Now, if you want, you can just take a good screenshot of this. It's like, simply put, by category, a few places that will become your Bible to sell in Jamaica. You know, it's a quick glance. If you're thinking about booking a holiday, which is luxury for your clients or your families going to Jamaica, or if it's that they are looking for boutique properties, then this is like a quick snapshot of just, okay, this is one area that I could look at. I could look at beaches for families, for children. And mind you, even though you have, say, Rio resorts under families, you have different Rio properties across the island, to give you an example. So bear that in mind. But simply put, to close your sale, just ask the qualifying questions, ask the correct questions, then position the destination with confidence for your clients to say, you can, in understanding your clients, know which resort area to send them and what hotel to book for them. So if they're looking for pure relaxation, it's somewhere like Negril. If they're looking for a little bit more adventure, then that's Ocho Rios. If they're looking for a bit of everything, a complete experience, that's Montego Bay. So understanding them you definitely be able to book them properly. And every opportunity you have to upsell, so it's better margins for you. It's more commissions. Jamaica gives you that opportunity to upsell your clients, whether it's from pre-departure or departing the island, with our VIP lounges, whether it's in resort excursions or room upgrades, then definitely you have a lot of options. Now, because Jamaica is so easy for you to sell with our direct connectivity, we have a pipeline of new resorts coming. We have additional properties being renovated, and that cultural familiarity that we are English speaking, we welcome UK visitors quite easily. I know you will be doing lots of bookings, and so we urge you to log those bookings on jamaicarewards.co.uk so you can earn incentives from booking Jamaica. So book with confidence and be rewarded for it. Our team in the US, we do have additional booking platforms to log your bookings, and you can earn special rewards for logging your bookings to Jamaica. And this is for everyone, no matter where you are, whether you're in the US, whether you're in the UK. These social media angles are general. They can be used to share with your clients so your clients become more familiar, because seeing is believing, and it becomes easier to sell when you share these links with videos and imagery to your clients. So from our team here in the UK, we also want to thank you. We were voted earlier this year twice as Best Tourist Board at Travel Weekly Global Awards, and also the agent's favorite national tourist board team from Travel Gossip Awards. So thank you very much, and we appreciate it. Now it's time for you to join us in Jamaica and send your clients as well. Come see for yourself. And if you want to do a fam trip with us, just reach out to us. Our fam trips are $4.99. They includes your flights and accommodation, and we have them throughout the year. So please reach out to us. We would love to host you in Jamaica. Thank you. All right, over to you, Sarah.
Thank you, Shanika. I was just going to say, put me on it. And then the video started blaring. I was like, oops, what's going on? Great presentation. We love you more than you love us, Shanika. So thank you to you and the team. So you're awesome. So thank you. Any questions for Shanika, pop them into the Q&A. We're now moving over. We've got Nancy here. She's arrived. Nancy, welcome. You're muted. You'll need to unmute.
Perfect. I should be here now.
We can hear you now.
If you can see my presentation shared.
I can see you. I can see you up on the screen. You're all good.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're tuning in from. My name is Nancy, and I represent a beautiful Sonesta Resorts, all-inclusive resorts on the amazing island of St. Maarten. So, of course, we stay in the Caribbean. We're just gonna discover a different region with the St. Maarten and the Sonesta Resort St. Maarten. For those who are not too familiar with us yet, I will just give you a couple of highlights there. We are located in the Eastern Caribbean, surrounded by some other beautiful islands, which we will see in a little bit. And we are half Dutch, half French. So we have that very unique setup, like, all that European influence with a lot of Caribbean flavor. So it's a perfect combination. And with the Sonesta Resort St. Maarten, we are on the Dutch side of the island. The Dutch side typically known for a very active side of the island. That is where a lot of shopping happens. Of course, Philipsburg, the capital of the Dutch side, is also the capital. So that goes paired with some good tax-free shopping. Who is not up for that? And we find some great nightlife. And you will also find casinos on the Dutch side of the island, things you will not find on the French side. So it's just a very different setup. The great news is the island is so small, it's so easy to get around. We speak English on island as well. We drive on the right side of the island. So it just makes for a very easy discovery. If you want to rent a car, go around, check it out, do some island hopping. I mean, you know, all the options are there for you and for your clients. And we have a very interesting view here on this first slide, which is the view on the Princess Juliana Airport. And you can see how beautiful it is located, surrounded by the amazing waters of the Caribbean. And you will see in a little bit also some more about that airport. And something I want to mention here, actually, for those of you who haven't visited our island in a while, the airport is now fully automated and air conditioned, which was not always the case. So it makes for a very, very fast, easy, smooth experience. So definitely, I hope you have something in the plans there to come and visit us soon so you can check it all out. So here you can see on the map the Dutch and the French side, where there's actually no border. Once you are on the island, you will not need your passport anymore, because you can just cross from the Dutch to the French side. You will not need any paperwork. There will just be a sign on the side of the road. Welcome to the Dutch, welcome to the French side. That is how easy it gets. And with the Sonesta resorts, we are located on the Dutch side of the island, less than a mile away from the airport. So it's so easy to fly in, and within, you know, no time, you are sitting on the beach enjoying your first cocktail and, you know, enjoying all the flavors of the Caribbean. I mentioned already, when you're staying with us, you can do some island hopping. And just to give you, again, a good idea of where we are on the map, these are the surrounding islands that you find, St. Bart's and also Anguilla are one of the top destinations for just a daily trip to go either by ferry or by plane. So lots of things to do there. But let's go and focus on our Sonesta Resort St. Maarten. That's what we're going to talk about this morning, this afternoon. So we are the only all-inclusive resort on the island right now. Yes, you heard that well. We do not have one, but actually two resorts. So something there for everybody, for all ages, for every budget. With Sonesta Maho Beach Resort Casino and Spa, we are there for your families with children, groups of friends. It may be solo travelers you cater to, you know, just about anybody, wedding couples, honeymooners, you name it. We have 420 rooms altogether. At the Sonesta Maho. And then right next door, we have our higher end luxury Sonesta Ocean Point. And we have here 130 ocean view suites. This one is also all-inclusive, of course, and dedicated to our adults only. So two amazing properties right there on the Dutch side. And as you can see from the location, on the Maho Beach, the famous Maho Beach, the plane spotting beach, whatever name you know it under, it's a great place to be. We have the best views on the planes coming in because it never gets old. That's where everybody wants to take their pictures, make their videos, because it's such a unique setting. So here we have a better view of the actual location of our resorts. You can see them right there next to each other. The way they're built along the coastline makes for very short walking distances to go from your room to the pool, to the beach bar, to the restaurants, and of course to the beach. That's where we all want to be. So please do not compare ourselves to the typical all-inclusive destinations where, you know, most of the resorts are rather large and sometimes you need a little vehicle to get around. We don't need any of this. Our setup is very, very different. And another one of the highlights of our location is the fact that we are in the Maho village. So you can just walk out of the lobby and you're right away in the heart of the island vibe. We will have the casino across the street for you. You will find the grocery store, the pharmacy, restaurants, boutiques. There's nightlife happening right there. And actually two of the restaurants in the Maho village are ours. So your clients can go off property and still use their all-inclusive. So something our clients really appreciate. And they absolutely love that they can just walk out, hop on the local bus for a couple of dollars, right to the next bay around. It's just so easy to go out and about. Even though we're all inclusive, we always recommend our clients connect with the island people, go and check everything out. I mean, you want to see what St. Maarten is all about, of course. So let's take a deeper dive into the Sonesta Maho Beach Resort, Casino and Spa. That is our family-friendly resort. As mentioned before, we have 420 rooms altogether. The top 2 floors, the 9th and the 10th, with 59 rooms were converted last year into the ultimate adults-only club floor. So that is a separate section that we will talk about in a little bit as well. Here to the left, you will see the kids pool and the kids club. So of course, family-friendly. The kids have their fun right away there at the pool with the slides. Also, the main pool, which you see there, has slides for bigger ones to have their fun. And really everything is happening around the pool area. That's where you will find most of the restaurants. The beach is right there as well. So everything is very close to each other. It's a very active, very lively resort with entertainment happening right there. So pretty easy to get around and find your way. On the 3rd floor, you will find the spa, and you will also find the gym there for those who like to do a little workout during their stay. So we have the Beach House Kids Club, which I mentioned before. Actually, the kids up to 5 years old stay for free with us. That is always important to know. And across the street, we have the Casino Royale, where we also have a theater with entertainment on Saturdays happening right there. So everything is literally a few steps away. Here we have a list of our restaurants, our dining options, and the Village Tavern and Jinx are the 2 options that I mentioned before that are located in
Thanks, guys. She's frozen. I was thinking it was my internet. I never know. Let's just wait for it to come back on. Nancy, where are you? Yeah, she's definitely frozen. Just while she's talking about food as well, which is what always makes me hungry. There we go. She'll be joining back in a mo. Must be an internet issue for her. Give her another few moments. So question-wise, have all of your Jamaica questions been answered? I know that Shanika and Jenny have been answering those in chat. If anybody's got anything in the meanwhile for the team in Jamaica, let us know. Oh, Jacqueline mentioning jerk chicken. Yes. Natalie, this was from the UK. It was 499 flying from it was the UK.
It was
Yeah.
Yeah, so not US, unfortunately. That would be much easier.
No, no, not Canada either. But if you speak to your relevant team in your Jamaica team, I'm sure that they will do some sorts of incentives and some sorts of things for you as well.
Yes, and I shared Cedrica's email for you, Natalie. So if you scroll just up top, you'll see it. It's sfrancis@visitjamaica.com. So you can always reach out to her.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Okay, well, she's still not come back. Shanika, do you want to play us some more of that beautiful music?
Oh yeah, sure. No problem.
We can
No
dance in our
problem.
seats again.
Well, let me do this for you. Let me see if I can share this instead. Hold on.
Okay, waiting.
All right. So
Exactly, that was the plan. Let's have a dance.
let me do this. So can you see my screen?
It's just coming up now.
Yep. Okay. So
Oh,
we've got some music here. Let me know if you're hearing it.
yeah.
Good. So we just, as we say, we'll hold a vibe until she's back.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be jamming. Amber, yes, it's been recorded, including the dancing. And can you share that playlist with everybody, please, Shanika?
Absolutely. Yes, I can.
It's that if you copy and paste that link at the top in your browser and stick it into chat.
Okay. Let's see. Oh. I think I can do it from here. There we go. Now, here is somebody that this song everybody would know from this artist.
Shake that thing, miss.
Yes.
That thing, miss.
Keep the vibe a little bit more lively since Jamaica is very lively.
Woman, get busy. Just shake that booty now.
So let me see you all dancing.
I'm dancing.
Anything you want, call it as a keep on don't take pity. More to see you get live on the rhythm of my ride and my lyrics up about electricity.
Just an update, she's trying to connect again. She lost all the internet, even on her phone. So, trying. Oh, sorry.
Now,
yes, trying.
Now, when your neighbors have made a mistake, this is what they will say.
Yo, man. Yo, open up, man.
What do you want, man?
My girl just caught me.
You made her catch you?
I don't know how I let this happen.
With who?
The girl next door, you know? I don't know what to do.
So it wasn't you.
Alright. Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom door. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Oh, you think I do, man, access to you.
Whoa, now we're kind of keeping it cool. And if you really want to know about sweet Jamaica, here we go.
We in the town of the people. Now this is not the new vibe on the sweet Jamaica rhythm. Really good this coming your way like I was saying.
Me and my virgin, them a sit down on the corner. Light up the fire and a boiled green banana. Later we have to go igloo out a hell shop.
Stop by my girlfriend Lana. Long time when I see her, when a long time I wanna. Blaze up the music, not the sign that I've been my yard. I feel like jamming to the reggae beat. Bubble up your body, just a move your feet. I feel like jamming to the sweet vibration. Whoa, sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand.
Let me see the hands waving.
Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Loud up, sweet Jamaica. It bounce on the tree now.
Sweet Jamaica.
I like my sweet, sweet Jamaica. All over the world.
Now, because we have life, we have health, this is why we say, you know what, it's just our blessing.
Oh, Shanika, I can see Nancy.
She's back.
Yeah.
New government, give
It
thanks.
looks like I'm back.
You know.
Yeah.
All right, she's back, everyone. So
Thank you very much.
no problems.
If you can share that Spotify list with us, that would be awesome. Nancy, welcome back. How are you? Did you have a
Oh
good
my
trip?
God, you would think I'm in a jungle somewhere. Everything just dropped out, even my phone. It's, yeah, the weirdest thing. Very bad timing, that's for sure. So
No,
let me see if I
saw
can
that.
pick it up from where we were.
It was on the restaurants.
Yes, we were on the restaurants. That's right. I'm sharing again, hopefully. Let me know when you see it.
It was on slide 12.
And oh my God, you have good
Was it
memory.
12? Oh, no. It was the one, I think the couple before. It was the one that had all
Yeah,
the...
we were just here. We were just finishing
one.
here. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for bearing with me. All right, so there we go. Back to our restaurant. So I was talking about the barbecue on the pool, around the pool, and also our pizza. As our owner is Italian, I mean, you know, the pizza is very, very popular, very famous, amazing pizza. And it's always my first stop when I come in, as you typically arrive between, you know, lunchtime and dinner time usually. So that is a great stop. And then you're good to hold it up till dinner time. So we're all inclusive, you know, you never have to walk too far to find food. You never have to get hungry or thirsty for that matter. We're in the Caribbean, so we always have to hydrate well. So here are a couple of our dining setups. You will find, of course, the Italian dining, also the Mexican, the pizza. You will see a lot of outdoors areas, just because wherever we're sitting down, enjoying food, our drinks, we have the ocean right in front of us. So, I mean, what better place to be and enjoy the weather, the climate, the Caribbean with those views right there. And of course, our Mexican cuisine is always a very popular one as well. We have implemented that one a couple of years ago on very high demand there. So going into the room categories, because of course you want to make sure you can book exactly what you need for your clients coming up. So all the room categories you find here actually are pretty easy to find out, because the only difference will be the view and also the bedding, which you can actually book according to the needs of your clients. We have the 10 stories. So of course the views are going to be different, whether you go on the lower layered floors with the garden views, higher up your pool views, and then eventually your ocean views as well. And then of course the bedding, you can opt for the king size bed or the 2 double beds. So just keep in mind, for those on the US Canadian side, it's not a queen size bedding, it's the double bedding. So we can have up to 4 guests in the room, whether it's 2 adults, 2 children, 3 adults and 1 child. We are not going to accept 4 adults anymore in the future. So just keep that in mind. That is something new we have been changing up to. So all 4 combination persons, but not the 4 adults anymore. Somehow there's more expectation of different kind of beddings, more space and so on. But of course, it's going to be the same size rooms here. So this is how easy it is to book our different room categories. And then we also have our suites there at the Sonesta Maho. These are, of course, a little bit larger, and it's going to be the 1-bedroom garden view or ocean view, again, depending on what floors they are located, with a king size bed in the main bedroom, and the adjacent living room has the pull-out couch for the additional guests that may be staying with the 2 adults there in the room. So again, pretty easy. We have quite a few of those as well, and they're very, very spacious. And then we also have the loft suites. So the loft suites are kind of the same way, but then, you know, on top of each other instead of next to each other. We have our loft area with the king size bed, and the downstairs living room has the pull-out couch for any additional guests. And these, of course, are located between the 8th and the 9th floor with the best views there. As you can see, you can really, really admire all the 50 shades of blue we have at the ocean there. And talking a little bit about our new Ultimate Adults Only Club floors. I mentioned it already at the beginning. So this is a new section. If your clients are looking for something higher end at the Maho, they want something different, a different experience, and they are adults, then this is a great fit for them. So we have 59 rooms that you can book as a king size or a double bedded. However, it's going to be for a maximum of 2 guests in that case. And they will have a couple of perks included, of course. They will have late in-room dining included in their package. They also have access to the Cloud9 bar, which is an amazing spot on the 9th floor. Premium liquor and food is included there, and they have the best views right there over the Maho Bay, over the planes coming in. Again, it's all about the planes when you're staying with us. They also have the executive lounge with snacks and coffee and tea 24 hours, and they do have access to the adults only pools, the seascape, which we will see in a little bit. Here we can see some of these views, these seating areas, a great spot for your families and friends gathering there, enjoying a drink, going over the plans for the week, whatever they're doing, or just sitting back and relax and, enjoy each other's company right there. This is what it's all about. We also work with a lot of groups and we do weddings as well. So just keep that in mind. If that is your niche, we can absolutely help you out. We do have meeting spaces in case that would be necessary for one of your groups. And something I always like to point out on this little shop is the little bubble you see in the back there. It's the island of Saba. That is literally how close we are to some of the other islands. Dream Weddings in Paradise is our wedding program. We do have our wedding sales manager in resort. We only do one wedding a day. We want, of course, all the focus and all the attention to be on the couple. We know they absolutely need that. So great spots to get married in our resorts there. We have indoor settings, outdoors, you name it. We can help you out with all of those details. And something very big, I'm so happy to be able to announce. We are opening on June 1st, which is coming soon, of course, the Pelican's Nest Sky Deck. So this is our entertainment platform. It's going to be in different phases, but we're starting off June 1st with 18-hole mini golf, also with rock climbing. We will have also on halfway June, we will have the simulators. There's going to be an all-inclusive bar as well. It's all part of the all-inclusive. So your clients do not spend any additional money there. They will have all the activities right there to enjoy. So here's a little bit of an overview. As we have different phases, the next phase will be coming up in 2027 as they need some more infrastructure. So that is going to be a flow rider. There's going to be zip lining as well. So we are working on lots of things for your clients. I think this is of amazing value. So if you have clients still looking to get away for the summer, months coming up, maybe with children, there's going to be a lot of entertainment happening for them that they can, enjoy right there. A great new option, and I'm sure you're all going to enjoy these additional features there. So here we can see a little bit about the different phases, what's happening. It's also going to be featured on our website in case you need some more detail. I'll be happy to send that over to you. And that brings us to our little gem, Sonesta Ocean Point, a higher-end luxury adults only, also all-inclusive resort. And we are right next door to the Maho. And that is important because when your clients are staying at Ocean Point, they actually have the best of both worlds. They can use everything on the family-friendly side as well. Just keep in mind, the Maho guests will not be able to use the facilities at the Ocean Point. It is a different price point. We do not want to mix that up. So it only works in one direction. So here it's going to be more geared towards couples. Most of the room categories come with king size bedding, maximum 2 guests in the room. You will see also quite a few of the swim out suites, which are always so popular. We have the regular ones. We also have the Sunset Butler swim out suite. So our higher ranked room categories come with butler service, which is always a very popular feature. These guests have also 24 hours room service included at Sonesta Ocean Point, and we have 3 restaurants exclusive for our Ocean Point guests. But remember, they can also head over to the Maho and use all of the restaurants that we have over there. Here we have a better view over some of these swim out suites. They're always amazing, very quiet, very nice area. And in general, the Sonesta Ocean Point, we do offer entertainment. It's going to be more laid back. It's going to be slower paced. If you're looking for more action, more activity, you will find it at the Sonesta Maho, which is a lot more livelier and active. So depending on your mood, you can head to one side or the other. And this is a Seascape pool. It's our newest pool that we added last year. And this is the pool that also the Ultimate Adults Only Club floor guests have access to, as well as to the gym, which you see in the back there. For those who want to keep up with their routine, you have it all available. And of course, you cannot see it on this slide, but you have the views on the ocean. Always, wherever you are, you have the views over the beautiful ocean. Here we can see some of our room categories at the Sonesta Ocean Point. So mainly king size bedding, as I mentioned. However, we do have the Junior Suite Double, which is the only room category with 2 double beds in there. And there we can have up to 3 guests in the room. So for those ladies groups who are not ready to share the bedding, this will be the one you will be looking for. There's only 9 of those, so try to grab them early. They do sell out pretty fast. I also want to say, do not put too much attention on the decor and on how the rooms look furniture-wise, because we are actually currently working on enhancing all of our Sonesta Ocean Point suites. We will see a little bit more about that. And it will still be very minimalist, very European style, and with very beautiful, earthy, neutral tones. So, but this is what they look like right now. And then by the end of the summer, we will be completely done with our enhancements and ready to go back into the high season. I did mention the butler service before. So these are our suites that are available with butler service, which are quite a few of them. We do have a couple of penthouses as well. They're usually very popular with the wedding couples. They do have that extra amount of space. They have the wraparound balcony to host some private gatherings, which is really nice. And they absolutely enjoy that as well. So here we have some views of what the new suites are going to be looking like. And again, this is in the works. We started it a while ago. There's absolutely no noise interruption. We just take out a couple of suites at a time. We paint, we redecorate, and put a new furniture in. So very easy, very flowing, and it's all happening as we speak without any interruption to anybody. So let me know what you think about it. I'm seeing some hearts flowing there. Thank you. I appreciate that. And we're going to talk a little bit about our restaurants. I mentioned already we have 3 exclusive restaurants for our Ocean Point guests. And of course, St. Maarten is a big foodie island, so we have to make sure we keep up with the level. So here in front of us, we can see one of our most popular restaurants, which is Azul, where we serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And lunch and dinner actually have a daily changing menu. So if your guests are staying for 5 nights, for 7 nights, not a problem. They can always have their lunch and dinner at Azul if they wish to, because it's a beautiful setting, let's be honest. And they will have a different menu to choose from. Everything is a la carte. And right on top there of the Azul, we have Bluefin, which I call Dining Under the Stars. It's an amazing setting. Another one right by the ocean with Pokeball style dining. And of course, the Italian touch could not be missed at Portofino's, right by the cliffside. And what's more relaxing than, enjoying some beautiful music and views and your dining experience right there. So lots going on here at the Sonesta Resort St. Maarten. As mentioned before, stay at 1, play at 2, where our Ocean Point guests can use everything on the family-friendly side. And the area you see right there is actually one of the entertainment areas that we have on the beach, which is a beautiful gathering spot for both our resort guests to come together and enjoy everything that is happening there. And last but not least, of course, we wouldn't be here without my Maho Rewards and our way to say thank you for all the hard work you do on daily basis with your clients. We know it requires a lot of time, patience on your end. So we do want to reward that. We are, of course, part of the booking rewards. It's called My Maho Rewards. You only need a 4-night reservation to qualify, and you will receive your cash rewards for that. You can book us through your preferred wholesaler. We are available with practically everybody. If you have any doubts, just reach out to me, and do not forget to lock your rewards, your bookings to receive your rewards, because we know you have a lot to keep track of. You can always send me an email when you have clients coming up, and I will share my email with you. Just right there, it's here. So just be careful with the last name. I know it's a tough one. Make sure you mention the CKX, the E between the D and the R. It's a full thing there. But reach out to me. Let me know when you have clients coming up. I just need their travel dates. I need their names. If they're celebrating something, they're all celebrating something these days. So let me know. And at that time, I will remind you to make sure that you lock your booking when it's a minimum of 4 nights. Very easy to get to. So we do wish to reward many of you. And we've seen it growing so much in the past year. So we know it's absolutely working. And that brings us to the end of our little presentation with all of the hiccups. I'm so sorry about all of that. And thank you for your patience this morning. And thank you for being here with me.
Thank you very much, Nancy. It would be much easier if your email address was nancy@sonestastmartin.com.
I know, right? It's just how the company's email is set up, but I know it will bounce back if one of them is missing. So I like to point it out. But yeah, I will reach out to everybody either way with some follow-up emails and fact sheets and so on, so that you get a nice summary, because I know there were some breakups in the whole thing, so that might get things confusing there. So yeah, we'll definitely be in touch.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, I will send a copy of the recording out and loop in Nancy and Shanika anyway. There's a question that's come through in Q&A from Crystal. Is it euros that the currency is on either side, the French side or the Dutch side, or is it dollars?
So the French side will use euros. There's actually there's different currencies that are being used, but you can get around with US dollars perfectly well. You do not need to change euros. If you're not traveling with euros, you don't need them. If you're coming in with US dollars, that works fine. If you come in with euros, that will only be accepted on the French side, however. So for the Dutch side, US dollar is what's going to work best for you.
Okay, perfect. So you're better off bringing dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Super duper. Thank you very, very much. Okay. So, question wise, Nancy, can travel agents visit the hotels?
Absolutely. Oh, yes, definitely. And that was my next question. When is everybody coming over? So we do have travel agent rates available. You can just reach out to me. I'll send them over. There's a link. There's a code. You can book them within 90 days prior to your travel date. So pretty easy to do. And yeah, I'll be looking forward to receiving those requests from you.
Awesome. And Candice has got 22 people staying in July. Go, Candice.
Oh, there you go. I hope they're at least minimum 4 nights, right? You got some rewards rolling in there soon.
Hopefully. Yes, they are, she said. Awesome. Well done for that. Okay, so now we get to the part of the day where we test everybody. So Nancy, think of a question you've covered during the presentation. Shanika's going to go first anyway. If you can type your answers into chat. As a reminder, if you're on this webinar today and you're live, you're here, you will get 1 prize draw point. If you answer Shanika's question correctly and it's you're the first person, you'll get 10 points. And again, if you answer Nancy's, you get 10 points. So Shanika, do you have a little question for us?
Yeah, just a easy one for everybody. What is the tagline for Jamaica currently? What is our current tagline? Oh, there we go.
I think that was Rhonda, wasn't it? Was it come see for yourself?
Yes, it's come see for yourself. I see One Love, come see for yourself. 24 hours. Oh, that's a nice 24 hours in Jamaica. But the
24
answer,
days.
24 days. But the answer is come see for yourself.
Awesome. So Rhonda, you have your 10 points. Nancy, do you have a little question for us?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe it's not that easy, but let's see who paid attention. What is the name of our new rooftop entertainment area that is opening soon on June 1st? Let's see what we get there.
Ooh, I was too busy looking at all the images.
I know, right?
Hang on.
I see a lot of pelicans flying by.
So you've got Pelican or Pelican Nest. Is it?
So the full name is the Pelican's Nest Sky Deck, which I'm seeing there.
Pelican's Nest. That's Rhonda as well. You've already had it. You've already had your 10 points. Neil.
Rhonda has been paying attention.
Neil, you have your 10 points. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Sorry for the technical problems today. We got there in the end and we had some great music to dance to in the interim while we was waiting for Nancy to return. Thanks for joining us. Keep logging your bookings. It's nearly the weekend. Have a good one. And we'll see you all next week. And a big thank you to Nancy and Shanika. You're awesome. Thank you. We love you.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.